The student activity screen is one of my favorites within MRX. It allows you to see all of the student progress you've recorded from a bird's eye view. To view your student's progress, click on the Student Info menu from the top and select Student Activity. This screen has many uses. The activity screen can be used as a planning and review tool for teachers. Student activity reports can be sent to parents or guardians to show what a student has accomplished. It can be used as a to-do list for students. Teachers with students from lower levels can review a student's history from previous terms from a different classroom. Finally, if you have made a mistake recording progress, you can also delete one or more statuses at once. Please find the related video to learn about that process. But for now, the student activity screen displays different selection criteria options to customize the report for your needs. To generate different information, just change the selection criteria. Follow the numbered steps on the screen. In step 1, select one, multiple, or all students. I'll select all students by clicking on the Select All button in the lower left corner. In step 2, select one school term, several school terms, or define a specific date range. Those that use MRX most effectively will select a 1 week, 2 week, or month range to review student records throughout a term. This is especially liked by administrators who can review a teacher's plans or presentations for their students, or how well a student is progressing in certain areas. I will select a date range of 1 week by changing the from and to dates respectively. So click on the calendar icon. Use the left and right arrows to change the month or up and down for the year, but I'm in the correct space, so I just click on the date. Do the same in the next box. And now I have 1 week defined for my report. In step 3, click on the status boxes that you would like to include in your report. Notice these are the same 5 you'll find on the Record Progress screen, and they are selected by default, so I'll leave them like that to get the full picture. In step 4, decide to include or exclude comments that you've been recording along with student progress. I'll include them. And in step 5, all areas are selected by default. You can select one or several or all. I'll leave all once again to get the full picture. Once I have all of my criteria selected, I now have 4 options in the lower right corner of how to view this information. The option that gives you the most control is the View Data button. I will begin with that one to show you why. So once I click on the View Data button, all of the student progress I've recorded in that week date range appears. The reason I like this option is because I can sort the information by any of the columns at the top. Just click in the blue header of your desired column and the information will sort accordingly. For example, I may want to sort by a lesson to see if any students fell through the cracks. So I just click on the word lesson. Now I can see every student that received that lesson and maybe any students that should have received that lesson and did not. I can select on a student instead and see every lesson that they've received. Scroll down to get the full picture. Looks like this student's doing pretty well. I could even select status. Since I've selected all 5 statuses, I can see who mastered something. Sort down and I can see what I presented, and so on and so forth. I even have so much flexibility on this screen, I can move columns where I want them and look at this information exactly how my mind wants to interpret it. I encourage you to play around with this data. You could learn a whole lot and you won't break anything, I promise. If you decide to change the criteria for any of this, just click on the accordion rectangle at the top that says Change Selection Criteria. Now you can alter any of the information you want. Hit View Data again, and now just those statuses will appear. Okay, so that's how the View Data button works. You're also able to view the report as a PDF document. If you click on View Report in the lower right corner, it's the same information but in a different format. It's already sorted by student, and you have the option to print or save this if you'd like. I'll just scroll down for you really quickly. And once I close that, you also have the option to export this information to Excel if you'd like to interpret the information that way or store it for your records. Click on the respective button, and you can see the information here. Same exact information, just represented slightly differently. Finally, you can email this report to other staff members or parents if you decide. Just click on the Email Report button. And a pop-up window appears with numbered steps. Make sure to enter the subject, a message, and select your email recipients. Remember to include yourself as an email recipient to confirm its delivery. And this report will be attached to this email. You can send it straight from MRX. One option not listed here is to open up this report feature on the parent portal so that parents and guardians can generate this report for themselves and understand where their student is throughout the term. Just make sure that you are comfortable with that level of transparency first. So the student activity screen is a great way to understand where your students are at any given time. Stay organized with an increased understanding of your classroom and use this tool to communicate with your school staff and parents.